Regina Berryman, and welcome back to my Altamont garden. And welcome to my shed. This is where I keep all of my tools and all the things essential I need for my garden keeping. Today's kind of a gloomy day. We had thunder this morning, so I thought this would be a kind of a good chance to talk about what tools you need. We've all been there. We've started a garden project, or we want to put something in the ground, and we just didn't have the tool or the tools to get the job done. So today I would like to share with you my 5, actually we'll make that 7, my top 7 essential garden tools that you will need to get most of your jobs done in your garden. So my first tool I recommend are my garden shears. These are very sharp, they're well made, they're made in the United States. I love these. And during the season, you'll see me have them in my back pocket, or in my coat pocket, or somewhere around me, because I use them all the time. And I use them for pruning, deadheading. I harvest my vegetables with them. They're very, very useful, and I highly recommend you get a pair of shears. So number 2 on my list is the garden trowel. It's this little shovel tool here, and you would use this to plant smaller plants or shrubs. You can deadhead. No, you can't deadhead with this, can you? No, you can't deadhead with this. You can use it to plant smaller plants or shrubs. You can use it to de-weed in your garden. You could use it if you have a vegetable garden and you want to put seeds in. You can make rows with it. This one is pretty good quality. You have a nice wooden handle and a pretty substantial metal head to it. I like the way this trowel feels in my hand. It's nice and lightweight. And that's something to consider too. When you go buying your tools, make sure it's comfortable in your hand, it's light enough, it's balanced enough, because you're going to be using this tool all the time. And you just want to make sure it's comfortable in your hand and you enjoy using it, because that's why we garden, right? We love what we're doing. Number 3 on the list is a good shovel. This is my long-handled shovel. It's huge. This tool has literally changed my landscape. I have planted more shrubbery, more plants, perennials, bulbs with this tool than any other of my other tools. So I highly recommend a shovel and putting that on your list. This one's a little heavy, but it's done the job. I've had it a long time, and it is a must. Okay, number 4, or some people call these loppers. I call them my clippers. They are for pruning larger branches. So if you have a small tree and you need to prune some of the lower branches, you would use this. I use this a lot on my roses, and I have to prune them in the spring. I will use this. And you can tell this has been used up. I have a little chip nick on the metal part, so I love these guys. So number 5 on the list is your good old garden rake. These come in metal, they come in plastic, they come large, small. You can get a narrower head, but you definitely need this. This is what cleans up the leaves in your front yard or in your garden. And this one's great. It's lightweight and it's comfortable in my hand, and I love this green color it has. So garden rake. Number 6 is not really a tool, but I thought I'd add it. A garden tub. These garden tubs, you can get them at any hardware store, on Amazon. They're rubber tubs. They come in all different sizes and colors, and I use them for everything. I mix soil in this. I use it to carry my tools in the garden. I'll put all my hand tools, this way they don't get lost in the garden, because I have a reputation of leaving my tools around. And anyway, you could put your harvested vegetables in here. When you're deadheading, you can put all of the deadheading material in here. So there's a lot of things you can use with the rubber tubs. Okay, number 7 is good quality gloves. I have spent so much money on cheap gloves, and inevitably I put the money down and I bought a good pair, and I've had these for quite a while. You want a pair of gloves with leather or some sort of hide so that you don't get cut up, especially if you have roses. And you also want a lightweight material so your hands don't get too hot. You want it's a little bit of breathability. Like these gloves, I have leather here, and on the top side it's material, so it's a little lighter. But these gloves are awesome. I love them, and I really encourage you to spend good money on your gloves. So that's it. That's my 7 essential tools I recommend for you to have in your garden. And even if you're a new gardener or a professional, these tools will absolutely get you through any task that you may have in your garden. I hope this has helped, and I hope you go out and buy all of these tools and have fun with your gardening. I wish you happy gardening, and see you next time. Thanks so much.